Yeah, all right, just checking everything just to make sure. You already know how I got to start everything off. First of all, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Bryant Fennell, also known as BryGuy, and I am the host of That's 86 podcast. Usually I do have a co-host, Theo. This is one of those like side missions, I guess you would say. Um, where I'm just going off by myself. I have to talk about what's going on right now. That's pretty much all this episode is about. But let me start this off the right way, because you know, you know what it is. Man, it's a lot going on right now. I must say this. I'm here in Philadelphia, and the only thing I could think of is what the fuck? Because it is crazy out here. WTF? What the fuck? So, you have your protesters going on with looting, police brutality. It's just a lot of things that's being brought to the forefront without like I guess you say real conversations to a certain degree. So me, I usually just commentate on what's going on in the industry because that's what I believe in. And I was noticing that there's a lot of people that's being quiet or that's staying quiet. And like for like granted, I don't know like this industry for people for like any like celebrities because I don't think that there are any celebrity like bartenders or celebrity psalms or anything like that. I don't think that there's that kind of influence uh towards mass media. Not to say that there aren't like uh well-known people, but when it like people aren't listening or checking for comments or anything from I guess you say the figures or the brands on things because it's just that's just not how it ever been as far as I know. But being in this industry, I do know that there are people who are known. But yeah, so it's pretty interesting as this time you see on the socials a lot of people are sitting there voicing their opinions through that, but that's something that everybody always did and they will continue to do because that's a platform created for that, such as like Twitter, Facebook, um Instagram, to sit there and just uh feel included within a movement. So that's pretty interesting because worldwide everybody sitting here protesting against police brutality as for and racism. Like it's worldwide. This is a global movement where everybody is standing together. And that's really amazing. That's awesome. I'm actually really happy for that. But in Philadelphia, it's pretty interesting because like a lot of establishments and a lot of people are showing where they lie, where they stand, within this whole movement. And boy, oh boy, is it crazy like how nasty it's getting out here. Just I'm even like outside of everything else, like within the hospitality industry is where it's crazy and it's like its own little like world, right? Where it's a lot of racist people. It's a lot of racist people. I know this from working in these establishments and knowing these people, like I know the subtlety that these people are doing, like and it's it leaves a bad taste. But me, I'm always cool, so I'm always gonna sit there and just be like, I see you. All right, I'll correct you right now, so you know where I stand. So I'm really vocal. A lot of people call me an asshole. I walk around with that because at least I can look myself in the mirror and feel good. Like, oh no, I just told you. You know not to do that around me. You know not to say things in that manner around me. Don't care. I'm that kind of person, and I gained a lot of respect from people just because of that. So it's crazy. Oh man, all right. So let's see. Where do I want to start? I want to start off with uh Julia Connie. She did an amazing I guess you say speech on her Instagram live. And boy did it touch me. It touched because it's like her experiences is it's some things that I did experience myself, and it's just like whoa. And she's really respected within the industry as a wine writer, you know. So she gets invited to places, you know, get to talk about it, get to taste, and all of these things, you know. And to hear her experiences while there, it's just like, oh, that breaks my heart, you know, like because she's a sweet lady, and for her to experience racism, it's just like, yo, that's crazy. Just treat people like people. That's all it comes down to. Like, just treat people how you want to be treated. If you come into my establishment or where I'm working as I'm on the floor, you don't want me to sit there and be like, you know, judge you. You know, you don't want me to. You would want me to come and be professional, right? That's not hard. That's easy. That's what we're here to do, you know? That is exactly what we're here to do. Shouldn't have to come in and it's like, oh my God. All right, so I'll give this black person a smidget of it because we already know that they want sweet wine. It's like, well, fuck you. No, that's not true. It's not true. And black people are big consumers and they spend so much money on wine. When I say they, we, I'm not above any of it. I'm sitting there, look, no matter how much trash I talk, if I come to your party and you have barefoot, me personally, I wouldn't buy it, but I'm not above that experience. I'm going to be right there with you drinking it. You know, we're going to have a blast because it's not about the wine. It's not about the product that we're consuming. It's about the moment that we're in, that we're having together, and we're going to have fun. You know, this coming and shit on and experience is just crazy to me. But that's something else, all right? So, you know, shouts out to Julia. She's amazing. And yesterday was just like full of tears. You know, it hurt. And this, yeah, it just was wrong. The sit there and just see what she's still experiencing from her experiences. So, you know, headlines are crazy here. Publications are here in Philadelphia. Publications are putting up articles. You know, well, not well, they're highlighting the things that restaurateurs and business owners are posting. So, like the Bruno brothers is pretty much saying, forget that. We're gonna side with the police. Fuck black people. Matter of fact, we'll go as far as to even sit there. Lunches on us, to the police force. And throughout this time, this hurts because they're sitting here giving out free food to law enforcement while their staff is unemployed and they're charging them for food. These are people who work for you, just like the police work for you as far as protecting you, protecting your business. That's what your employees are doing, and you're not taking care of them. It's not just the Bruno brothers. That it's so many. It's so many that it just really hurts my heart. Let's see, because I'm just gonna go down the list of just a few. And all right, let's see. Hungry Pigeon is another one, and they are doing so well, but sitting there saying, "Oh, I'm down with you with hip hop and fried chicken," because yeah, damn it, because you came in and was a culture vulture, so you're selling fried chicken. You're selling fried chicken in Queens Village, but it's not the black people. It's not for black people. It's for white people. You really don't want black people in there. You don't care. You don't care about the culture at all. You're just sitting. You're just a culture vulture. That's all it comes down to. And for you to have a post like to sit there and thank this is exactly what the owner said. Thank you, Black America. You had me at hip hop and fried chicken. So overall, after that, they end up like he end up having to leave or resign down as what they always do, you know. But they still have their hands in the pot. They're still collecting. They're just not associated. So since then, he has already took deactivated his social networks, which is like, are you're not only you're a coward. You are such a coward. Stand by what you say. If that's how you really felt, don't deactivate. Don't turn off comment. Don't turn comments off. No, you know, no, you sit there and you walk around with that. That's what it's all about. That's respectful. That's respectful. You're not above anything. You're not above anything. If you can sit there and say something like that, when people sit there and say whatever they want back to you, you take that with a grain of salt. You walk in your truth. But the cower away, cut off comments and to sit there and do a statement release. No, fuck you. Fuck the Bruno brothers. That's it. That's that too. That's like all these local businesses, like sit there. This is just nasty. This is just nasty. All right, so another one. This is more of a franchise in Marathon Grill. So Marathon Grill tells the black woman that, sorry, we don't serve your kind here. This is downtown in Rittenhouse as well. What the fuck? You serve anybody who can pay and who will pay. Because what it comes down to is you want money. You want money to stay in business. That's what you want. That's what business is. You doesn't matter about race, doesn't matter, background does not matter anything. It comes down to that transaction. It's like, oh, you got money to pay for this? Cool, let's do it. That's good business. Sit there and discriminate to say we don't serve your kind here. Who are you? You're nobody. You're a manager at a franchise. You're representing that franchise. This not, if you were off the clock, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. You're just a racist fuck. That's people, but while you're on that clock, you represent them. You represent them. So you can't sit there and you can't tell any client, any potential client of theirs that you don't serve their kind. Because yes, the fuck you do. Because you want that money. You want to keep on collecting the salary, and Marathon Grill definitely wants to stay in business. So you do serve that kind, just in case you didn't know. Get your shit together. Oh man. Sorry, I'm starting to get worked up. I'm still trying to stay calm and cool, but this is not easy because I have a lot of friends that work at Evil Genius Beer Garden. Not even just a garden, but Evil Genius. Like, I can't, like, it's like, this is hurtful, Like, they did put out, like, they as in a company put out a statement saying that they do not stand behind the actions of whatever happened. But however people protest is how they protest. This person was not walking around in the establishment. I don't even think they clocked in. I think they just came in with what is it? AC/DC shirt. Something like that. An AC/DC shirt, just being punk as fuck, sitting there just like, yo, man, no. Black Lives Matter. And you fired them. You fired them. This is crazy. Violence. All right, so I'm looking at so this is a source right here. Johnny Longballs. That's funny. Violence is the only message thugs are able to hear. If they could listen to reason, they wouldn't become cops. Destroy all systems of control. All cops are bastards. It has been this way for as long as any of us can remember. The time for change is now. This is our country. Let's take control of it by any means necessary. This is on their social networking platform. They can say whatever the fuck they want to say. You cannot fire them. Now, if they were on your platform saying this, that's something different. So what? If I want to go streaking and record it and put it on my social network, if I walk into work and they be like, yeah, Bryant, because you do this outside of work, you're amazing when you're here, but when you're away from here, you're batshit crazy, so we gotta fire you. I'll be like, what the fuck? You were crazy. I can do whatever I want on my time. That's my time. But these people are just crazy. Like these people are crazy. This whole, everything is amplified a whole lot more, and they're being more vocal, but they're still cowards because they'll hide. They'll say something and then they'll go run away. It's like, no, you stand on that front line, then put yourself out there. You put it out there behind your internet thug, You sit there and say things. You could type away all you want. Look somebody in the eye and say that. And I don't know. All right. I just wanted to give a little something. So this is how I feel about everything. Fuck all of them. Um, that's just sad. It's sad that it's coming this way. It's sad that it's coming this way. But it has to happen because you have to know, like you need to know where you're spending your money. Who are these people? Because like these are the people who sit there and just take advantage and just abuse people. These people are nasty people. Even in real life, like a lot of them that work on the line with chefs or that are chefs or that bartender service people, this is who you're next to. They'll be high fiving you in your face and then do nut shit like this behind your back. These fucking people are crazy. And you got the wrong one. I put myself out there. I stand behind it. We can have a conversation. You can pull up. You guys know where I'm always at. So, that's all I have to say. You guys are nasty. This is disgusting. And yeah, I hope nobody fucks with you guys when we go back to normal, quote unquote, whatever that is, or when your establishments open back up. Fuck you guys. Because what the fuck? All right, so that was just a little brief something that I just had to get off right now. This is still not a full episode. This is just one of those side missions in like an RPG game or whatever. So until next time. Once again, my name is Bryant. I am the host of That's 86 podcast, where I get to say what the fuck I want to because it's my platform. You guys subscribe, like, dislike, leave comments. Go to BryGuy.com. Go to that's86.com. Let me know what you think. All right? See ya.